The Dawnties!
Hi.
Look who we have!
It's Tessie! Look, it's your Tessie!
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So this video is going to be all about our biggest
Tess!
dog.
You're my girl!
This is Tess. We lovingly call her Tessica. I think your son gave her that name first.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Her name is actually Tess. And we got her, gosh, I don't even know how long it's been now.
It's been a while.
I want to say 6 years, maybe 7 years.
You're my girl, you are.
Maybe 2013, 2012, 2013. I don't know. We've had her for several years. But we inherited her from my cousin. Her and her husband were being relocated from Oklahoma to California, and they couldn't take Tess with her. So they reached out to see if someone would take Tess, and next thing I know, this one is like, Stephanie, we'll take her.
Look at her. She's beautiful.
She drives up to Oklahoma. They meet halfway, and I come home from work, and we have a Tess in our house, who is by far the biggest dog. She is 100% Weimaraner. She was bred initially to be a show dog, but she has one imperfection.
On one of her ears, a teeny tiny.
So she was actually going to be put down, and my cousin rescued her, and now we have her. Initially, we thought it was going to be temporary. I was hoping it was going to be temporary, but we still have her.
She's my dog now.
She's so big, and she thinks she's a little puppy.
She does. With all the little ones we have, she thinks she's a lap dog.
Yeah. She's almost 70, she fluctuates between 75 and 80 pounds.
Isn't she beautiful?
She's very beautiful.
She
is by far the favorite dog of every single person in my family. Everyone wants her. Even Scott and Katie have been like, oh my God, we want Tess. But whenever we say, sure, you can take her, no one takes her.
And Tess is her least favorite dog.
Well, one, she sheds. She is our only short-haired dog, so she sheds like crazy. And it's so hard to clean up.
But Tess loves you so much.
Oh my gosh.
She begs you to love her.
She is so desperate for love. And
she acts like nobody loves her at all. And everybody does.
Like when my sister will come down, she will have Tess sleep with her. And I'm like, you know, you could do this every day if you take her. Everybody loves her. Everybody is always giving her love. So when all the family is over, the smaller dogs we're more careful about because they can get stepped on with a million people running around. But Tess, she will just get so much love from all the kids.
And she is so good with the kids.
The kids will come and like mess with her and pull at her and lay on her, and she just lays there and takes it. She's very gentle with them.
The babies will actually lay on top of her like this, and she's just like, huh?
I love it. I'm getting love.
My nephew learned his favorite word because of Tessie. She was laying, and he was tiny.
Just maybe two.
Maybe two.
2 or 3.
And she was laying down, and he was petting her and loving on her, and his mom was there with him, and she kind of rolled over on her back, and he started playing with her little nubs, and he was kind of like, what's that? And Jennifer said, nipple.
That's her nipple.
So now Lane, he's 7 now?
Yeah.
He's 7 now, and he'll still go, nipple.
He thinks it's so funny, but yeah.
It's a funny word, nipple. Nipple. Nipple.
A lot of funny stories.
That's a funny word.
But anyway, back to the dog. So she is very much loved by everybody because she is so gentle, and
she is
so
a gentle
loving.
giant.
There has been times where she has protected me. So there's a bird story. So we were in our first house, and it was just Buddy, Bailey, and Tess, the only dogs that we had. And we were outside, and it was like summer, and it was dark. We had the porch light on.
We were sitting out on the back porch.
I was standing. I remember standing, and I was facing you, and I think you were sitting. And a bird, like an actual tweet bird.
Tweet.
You know. Like ran into the back of my head.
Boom!
Totally bonked me, and before I could even realize what happened, what was that, this one grabs the bird, runs into the middle of the yard, and kills it.
Yep.
And I had no idea what had happened because it was so fast, and you thought it was the funniest thing. Because I'm sitting here talking, and I go, whoop, and then Tess takes off with this bird in her mouth and just shows it that, no, you don't do that to my mama.
That's right.
She's also killed a rat for us, or a little mouse. I don't know what it was, but it was, again, in our first house that we had a big field of, like, emptiness behind our house. And there was a little mouse or a rat or something.
It was a field mouse,
mouse.
It wasn't little. It was
a big size, but
it was about that big.
I kept my distance, and from what I saw, it was like this big.
And it was already dead. There had been a lot of rain, and our backyard had flooded. And after it kind of went down a little bit, I had let the dogs out, and I saw Tess was messing with something. And she wouldn't come. And I'd call her, and she wouldn't come. And she is, I think, our best dog as far as obeying.
Yes.
Because if she gets out, I'm not worried. Because if I yell her name, she will be there.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't come. So I go out in the mud in the backyard, and there's this dead rat, about like that. That's just the body. Then you've got the tail.
Yeah. And
she wouldn't let go of it. She wouldn't let go of it. She wanted to play with it. It was her new toy.
Oh my gosh. And that kind of rolls into a story about what I tell her, that there are certain toys that are outside toys.
She eats bugs too.
She eats, when she goes out of town and there's like a moth or something is in the house, Tess will go and get it for me, and then I'll have her take it outside and do whatever she wants with it, but it's an outdoor toy.
That's your outside toy.
It's your outside toy. And there's been a couple of times where she's picked something up and wanted to bring it inside, and I'll stop her and say, that is an outside toy. Drop it, and then you can come in. And she will. Or she'll play with it until she's done, and then she'll, okay, I'm done. But yeah, those are outside toys. They don't belong in the house.
Yeah, first time I heard her say that, I had my back turned, and I heard her say, no, that is an outside toy. And I get up, and I come over, and Tessa's got a bug in her mouth, and I'm like, okay.
Don't bring that in here. But now she is really sweet. She's really good. She's just so big. And she can be lazy. We imagine her personality to be that of a stoner.
She's very laid back.
Very laid back.
She's very just, okay, whatever.
Sure, whatever you say. But yeah, she has a personality of like what I would imagine a stoner would be. She's just so big, and she sheds. The shedding is what I'm not a fan of. If she didn't shed, I would be all about keeping her and not trying to pawn her off on somebody else, where she will get the love and the play that she deserves and that she's so good at. But nope, we still have her.
And we love her.
She's so big.
She's my big girl. Yes, her is. Mwah. She's my big girl.
And what's funny is she's like, oh, I love Tess, but you yell at her so much because she'll be in the way, or she's just so big. She gets in the way. And all I hear you say is, Tess, stop it. Tess, go away. Tess, go over there. Tess, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really? You love this dog so much, but you yell at her so much.
One of the funniest things about Tess, though, is when she gets excited, she moves like a cow.
She does. And it started because I thought she was yelling at me, like scolding me. I would come home from work, and her little tail would be wagging, and she would moo at me like a cow, like she was yelling at me. And
but she was so excited that we were home.
What did I do? Why are you yelling at me? And I still think that she yells at me.
She's just excited that we're home.
I think she yells at me. I really do. But yeah, she doesn't do it often. But when she does, it's like, what did I do? Am I in trouble?
No.
They want to see you. You're their favorite.
Yeah, the kids love Tess.
They love playing ball with her. They love just laying with her. And Tess is very lazy. She will like sit here like this, and her eyes will do this. And her head will bob like a person, but she will sit up on the couch like a person and just fight falling asleep. And it's so funny. And I always say that's like my oldest sister, because my oldest sister loves to sleep.
Your Aunt Jenny loves you too.
Yeah.
She moved in with us for a little bit, and she used to take Tess for a walk every single night after work.
And poor Tess would come in and just like fan out on the tile and just breathe heavy.
Because she ain't used to that.
She runs around in the backyard. I mean, she's just a lot. She's a lot of dog. I mean, the other 4 don't even equal half of her weight. Like, it's...
all combined.
It's insane how big she is. And she thinks she's a puppy. She thinks she's a lap dog. She thinks that, you know, she's a little bitty 3-pound dog, but she's so not. She'll step on our feet, and we'll yell at her and say, Tess, those are my feet to walk on, not yours. She does that a lot. You gotta be careful with this one. Gotta watch where her paws are going.
I used to have a recliner, and she used to love to lay in the recliner with me. And she would be on her back, right beside me, laying like this, and we'd watch TV.
Yeah.
I don't have a recliner no more.
Nope.
So now she gets a couch all to herself.
And if she gets too close to Chloe, or if Chloe's on the couch and Tess just walks by, Chloe will get up from under the covers and growl at her, and Tess will just like bow her head and walk away. She knows.
Too close. Too close.
Yeah, she knows Chloe will boss her around. But it's so funny to see this big, massive dog like walk around in fear. That happened with Buddy too. When we first got her home, Buddy, they went outside, and we went outside with them to kind of get acquainted. And Buddy just looked at her and
got right up in her
face and barked at her. And ever since then, Tess likes, okay, Buddy, you're the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You're the boss of this house.
She is the biggest, but she's not the boss of nothing.
Nope.
Everybody bosses her around.
Yep. Isn't that right, Tessie?
And when my son and daughter-in-law would come and stay with us, their older dog, Oscar, he's not with us anymore, no. But when Oscar would come and stay with us, Tess and Oscar
would get into fights.
They did not like each other at all.
No.
And it would get scary.
Yeah.
That's the only time that Tess has ever scared me.
Yeah.
And Oscar would start it. He was a little weenie dog.
Yeah.
And he would start it, and Tess would finish it, but she would scare me.
Tess, you falling asleep? Oh, I'm like.
But yeah, so I know that if Tess needed to, she could protect us.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it, but usually she's just the sweetest, gentlest dog.
Is. But kind of going along with the whole, like, protecting us thing, I don't know how well she really would, like, if we truly needed it. Because if there's, like, someone at the front door, she will bark at the front door, but she won't go near it. When my sister snuck in our house this summer, not one peep out of any of the dogs that someone was in the house.
Well, because they know her.
But it was pitch black, other than we have lights, like motion sensor lights on our stairs, so the stairwell will light up. And their bedroom is right at the top of the stairs. And you have to walk past their room to get to our room. None of the dogs were, like, going nuts, like, hey, there's someone in the house. Who does it? And even, like, whenever she did live with us, you know, she would have, what she was doing, Citizens Police Academy, so she wouldn't come in until after 11 at night. And of course, we're going to sleep, and we're already asleep, so we have to go to work the next day. None of the dogs would alert us that, hey, someone's home, someone's in the house. Like, so if it was a stranger,
yeah, see, we don't know. We don't know, because that was their Auntie Jen, and they know their Auntie Jen.
I know, but it's like, would she really protect us if we truly needed it? I don't know. I hope we don't have to find out, but I think she has good intentions. I don't know how helpful she would be in a truly dangerous situation.
I think she'd help us.
You think?
Yeah, I think she loves us. I think she would protect us if we told her.
I don't know. When a stranger comes and knocks on the door or rings the doorbell, they will all bark like crazy, but they won't go with us to the front door.
But when we tell her to get a bug or get the squirrel,
she is all about it. Tess, go get it, go get it. She gets so excited and she'll, like, go after the insect or bug or whatever it is.
So if I said, Tess, get the bad man, She'd get the bad man.
I don't know.
Yes, you would. You'd get the bad man. Yes.
So this is our Tessica. Our
Tessie.
Tessie Lessie. Tessie's got a big old butt.
Hey, Tessie's got a big old butt. Look at her. She's so pretty.
She's very pretty. And she definitely loves to spoon. That's why my sister loves to sleep with Tess. Because Tess will spoon her and keep her warm. I like
You're just jealous because they don't love Buddy best.
No, Buddy's my dog. Like, I'm okay if no one loves him. And everyone is like, if we could have any of your dogs, I would want blah, blah, blah. No one chooses Buddy. And I'm perfectly fine with that because he is mine.
No,
He
Tess
is
and
my
Bailey.
dog.
Tess and Bailey are the ones
The
that
two favorites.
that they take.
Yeah. They can have Tess, but they can't have Bailey.
They can't have none of them. They're my Tessie.
Alright, so everyone, thank you guys for watching. These are our dogs. This is our crazy little family. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.